I'm going to do a quick little tutorial on hooded eyes. I've got a couple of friends who would like to see, but I'm going to use the Huda, this one, creamy, so that's going to be interesting. I'm not used to using creamy eyeshadows, but we'll go for it. One of the things for hooded eyes is to make sure that this area here is all the same colour. So either concealer or eye primer, just to make sure you're starting on a base which is all the same colour. So I'm going to quickly go in with a little bit of teeny bit of concealer, nothing heavy, tiny bit there. And another thing which is really important is that the under eye is hydrated. Now I have recently burnt the underneath of my eyes again, the second time, yeah, I know, with retinol. So I am currently in recovery, damage control, the best hydration. So I've been using that, and actually we're nearly back to normal, and I'm kind of nervous about stopping the Torridon and going back to regular eye creams, if you like. Right, so now that we've done that, we need to set it very slightly with a powder. Just the lids. I'm just going to set the lids. So tiny bit, just a few, look, very light on here, so that we don't get the creases for when we do a nice hooded eyeshadow. Just tap it on, and then you should get no creases. So we're going to go straight in. What you're trying to do with hooded eyes, you have to do it facing your mirror, directly facing your mirror, eyes open. So what you're trying to do is to do like an imitation crease up here, so that we can put some eyeshadow on here, which is the same colour as what's on your lid. So mine aren't severely hooded. You can see a little slither of lid. However, on some people you can't see it at all. So when their eyes are open, if they have got anything on their lid, you can't see it. So I think hooded eyes are super cute, but we can make them a little bit cuter. So what we want to do is see some eyeshadow on this hood as such, so we can see that you've got something on. So what I would normally do is kind of map out the line of where my new crease is going to be. So we're going to take quite a dark colour, because I want to see where I'm going with it, and I'm going to go about there. I've forgotten that I'm using a creamy eyeshadow, and I probably didn't go in enough. I've probably gone in too much now. So our line, our new crease, is going to go there. Remember, we're going to blend it in. So there you can see that we have created a space underneath the line where we will put the eyeshadow. And this is the colour that I want to take through to under there. So I'm going to join them together. So I'll go off and do the other eye, and we'll catch up in a minute. Okay, so I've done the other eye, and we are in a place now where we can place the eyeshadow colour that you like. Now this palette that we're using is very neutral. The one I'm thinking of is this one here for brightness. So, and remember, we're going to go right up to our new line, so that when your eyes are open, you can see on the hood that new line. And actually, it really does. I mean, look at the difference. How much lid you think you can see there compared to how much lid you can see there. I mean, my eyes are completely different anyway, but I think you can still see a lot more on this one, where I've just placed a really lovely bright light colour. This is a very nice sweet palette. So that particular one that I was using is just a powder. There's a couple, I think 2 or 3 powders and 2 or 3 cream to powders. So that one was pure powder. So so it was easier for me to work with. only because I'm not used to completely cream palettes. So we are getting there. It's slowly coming together. So I'm going to take this one here. It's got a little bit of a glisten to it, but not overly. So I'm just brushing some of it off on my hand so it's not so major. Now we're going to use that to give some depth to this edge here and bringing it in a little bit to marry all those up together. We don't want to take away from the fact that we've got some eyeshadow showing on our new space. A little bit heavy on that one. I'm going to get the dark one and we'll do some definition. So we want to put a line down here, which we're going to smudge out just a tiny bit because we want a nice soft look. So if you've got this palette, it's the one on the top left. Dark creamy one. Right, so we've done that line. So smudge it just a little bit with a brush. You don't have to smudge it, but I kind of quite like the more blurry look. I am going to just blend that in a little bit more. Blend it in. Remember, the aim is to see eyeshadow on your lid and make your eyelids actually stand out a little bit. So if you want to keep going in every now and then, lighten it up again. See? But I'm going to put some sparkle in there in a minute anyway. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to put some blusher on and then we'll do the sparkly bit together, okay? So I think we're ready for the sparkle. I used Love Cake, She Glam Love Cake. Love it. I really like that range of blushes. They're really cute. That and 3 are my favourite blushes. Oh, and the Huda ones. Yeah. Right, so we're going to go straight in with some sparkle now. So what we want to do is tiny bit of on here just to highlight our brow bone. Tiny bit. It doesn't have to be much. Don't go crazy. You can barely see it. Put it on with your finger. It looks really nice on there actually. And a tiny little bit with your finger. So we've got quite a nice little look going on there, and we're going to finish it off with some black mascara. This is the Kailash. And there we've got quite a nice little look. And that was done with Huda Creamy Greige palette. There is a creamy brown one as well, but this is the grey pink one. Really pretty look. Okay, thanks ever so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.